Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to briefly discuss the feminine gender nouns only in singular and of course in nominative case, which is their initial form that you'll find in the dictionaries. Before we start, let me remind you that the definite article of the feminine gender nouns is ita. We always write it with ita and we pronounce it as I. The equivalent in English is the. And let me give you an example in Greek. I γυναίκα είναι εδώ, which means the woman is here. On the other hand, the indefinite article of the feminine gender nouns is μία or mia, which is a or an in English. Μία γυναίκα είναι εδώ. A woman is here. Let me show you the most common endings of the feminine gender nouns. The first one is ita, which we pronounced as I. Now, we are going to check out some examples in Greek. Παύση, πόλη, αδερφή, δύναμη, and γραμμή. And you have the translation here in English. Let's see some sentences in Greek. Η πόλη είναι μεγάλη. Η αδερφή μου βλέπει τηλεόραση. Βλέπω μία γραμμή. The second common ending of the feminine gender nouns is alpha, which we pronounced as a. Now, we are going to check again some common words. Γυναίκα, δασκάλα, πόρτα, ελπίδα, and κουζίνα. Again, in the parentheses, you have the English translation. For your convenience, I have also added some examples as sentences in Greek. Τρώω στην κουζίνα. Η γυναίκα ακούει μουσική. Η πόρτα είναι ανοιχτή. Now let's summarize what we have learned today. The most common endings for the feminine gender nouns are alpha and ita. So we have γυναίκα, for example, η γυναίκα είναι όμορφη, and ita, αδερφή, for instance, η αδερφή μου είναι στη δουλειά. Thank you very much for watching this video until the end of it. If you enjoy this type of lessons, please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button because this will help me a lot. See you next time. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's lesson we are going to check out the Greek alphabet and I will give you examples with each letter. If you enjoy this type of lessons, you can subscribe to my channel and hit the bell in order to get a notification each time I upload new content. Thank you very much. Now to the lesson. The first letter is alpha. Alpha, which we pronounced as a, like in the word άσκηση. Vita. Vita, which we pronounced as v, like in the word βάτραχος. The next letter is called gamma. Gamma, and there are two ways of pronunciation. When it comes before the letters epsilon and iota, we pronounce it like in the English word yard. Otherwise, it's pronounced like a soft gargle g. Let me give you two words in Greek in order to see the difference. Γιατί and γαλήνη. Delta. Delta. We pronounce it as the, like the English definite article the. Let me give you an example in Greek. Δίνω. Epsilon. Epsilon, which we pronounce as e, like in the word εσύ, which means you, but only for singular. Zeta. Zeta, which we pronounce as z, like in the word ζωή. Ita. Ita, which we pronounce as I, like in the word ήρωας. Theta. Theta, which we pronounced like th, just like the English word think. And let me give you an example in Greek. Θέλω is a Greek verb which means to want. Iota. Iota, which we pronounced again as I, like in the name of the country Italia. Kappa, kappa, which we pronounce as k, like in the word kota. Lambda, lambda, which we always pronounce as l, like the Greek verb lerono. Me, which we pronounce as m, like the English word mother. And let me give you an example in Greek. Mitera. Ni, which we pronounce as n, just like in the word neos. Xi, which we pronounce as ks, just like in the English word fox. And let me give you an example in Greek. Xero. Omicron, which we pronounce as o, like in the word orama. P, which we pronounce as p, like in the word pateras. Ro, which we pronounce as r, like in the word ρίχνω. Sigma, which we pronounce as s, like in the word skilos. Be careful because there are two options of writing of the lower case. So we use the first one when it's at the beginning or at the middle of the word. And we use the second option only at the end of the word. So you can look again the word skilos in order to see the difference. Tough, which we pronounce as t, like in the word treno. Ypsilon, which we pronounced again as I, like in the word ilico. Phi, which we pronounced as f, like in the word philos. He, which we pronounced as h, like in the word hara. Psi, which we pronounced as ps, just like in the English word absent. This is the same sound. Let me give you an example in Greek. The verb psino, which means to bake. And the last one is omega. We pronounce it again as o,